I'm your shrinking Bansko, and today we're going to look at the relationship between religion, theology, and therapy. So, is there a connection between theology, religion, and therapy? Yes, but the connection is an historical one. Let me explain. The field of psychology springs out of the field of philosophy and theology at the end of the 19th century with the work of Wilhelm Wundt. Wilhelm Wundt, a German, wanted to turn philosophical discourses into a science, like biology, chemistry, physics. And to do so, he took the notions that had been discussed for thousands of years in and out of religious circles and settings and began applying rigorous methods that had been used in these natural sciences for a few centuries now. Given this lineage, one could say that talk therapy replaces at some level the old practice of confession given by priests in the churches and mosques back in the day. I myself have often felt to be simply a modern version of a church priest. I take no offense in this, as I just understand the historical lineage of institutions across time. The field of psychology for therapeutic ends is a later development of psychology, and was begun by Sigmund Freud not long after the work of Wilhelm Wundt. Sigmund Freud took the nascent knowledge of psychology and began applying it to the mentally and emotionally ill, who at that time lived in asylums and for whom no one saw any hope of recovery or possibility of change. Freud used speech and specific modalities of communication to bring about change in these individuals, and from his work, talk therapy as a whole was born. Sigmund Freud was the first professional doctor to use psychological knowledge to facilitate recovery. The stigma associated with psychotherapy or talk therapy or counseling to this day go back to this lineage. The difference between a priest and a talk therapist, however, is that for bad or for good, priests today continue to refer to their original religious texts for guidance, advice, and help as they have been for many centuries, while talk therapists take advantage of modern-day knowledge and advances in technology and base their guidance, advice, and help on the findings of brain neuroimaging studies, biology, anatomy, evolutionary science, and gastroenterology, to just mention a few. In other words, professional talk therapists are in conversation with not only the individual problems of the client or their personal feelings of what the client is experiencing in the form of God's knowledge and so on, but with the study of these problems from all the different fields of science. It is this wide and very diverse collective dialogue that empowers the talk therapists today in their therapy rooms, not a single text. Now, let's look at how religious beliefs may impact therapeutic outcomes. Religious beliefs can have a significant impact on the therapeutic outcomes for individuals undergoing various forms of mental health treatment or counseling. It's important to note that these effects can be both positive and negative, depending on several factors, including the individual's specific beliefs, the therapist's approach and beliefs, and the nature of the therapy itself. Here are some ways in which religious beliefs can influence therapeutic outcomes in particular. Coping mechanisms. For some individuals, their religious beliefs can serve as a powerful coping mechanism. Faith can provide comfort, hope, and a sense of purpose during challenging times. Therapists who respect and integrate a client's religious beliefs into their treatment approach can help clients draw on their faith for emotional support, potentially leading to improved outcomes at faster paces. Community and social support. Religious communities often provide a strong sense of belonging and social support, one of the foundational needs of human beings. Engaging with one's faith community can facilitate connections with others who share similar values and beliefs, and perhaps even struggles, which can contribute to better mental health. Therapists may encourage clients to utilize their network whenever appropriate, as social support is a very good predictor of faster recovery from any fallback in life. Morality and values. Religious beliefs can shape an individual's moral and ethical framework. In therapy, discussions around values can help clients navigate dilemmas and make decisions that align with their beliefs. However, conflicts between personal values and societal norms or mental health recommendations and religious codes may arise, potentially complicating therapy. If you belong to a religious denomination, finding a therapist that can be sensitive to your religion-based moral system is very important. Now, guilt and shame. Some religious doctrines or teachings may promote feelings of guilt and shame, especially if individuals believe they have violated their faith principles. This guilt or shame can exacerbate mental health conditions like depression and anxiety. Both therapists and clients need to be sensitive to these dynamics and work collaboratively with clients to address them while maintaining a solid sense of faith and support. Now, religious stigma. In some cases, individuals may hesitate to seek therapy due to concerns about stigma within their religious community. They might fear judgment or ostracization. Therapists who are aware of these concerns work to create a safe and non-judgmental space for clients to explore their mental health needs in the context of their faith. Now, in some cases, therapeutic goals may conflict with religious beliefs, especially if they discourage seeking professional help or promote what are seen as harmful practices. Therapists like me must navigate these situations very ethically, ensuring that your well-being is prioritized, but this is not always obvious, as religious codes can sometimes prescribe different courses of actions that are strongly opposed to science-based understandings of these situations. For a therapist to be faith-sensitive, they need to be also culturally competent and open to understanding their clients' religious and cultural backgrounds. These including respecting their beliefs, rituals, and practices, which can foster trust and rapport in therapy. For some clients, therapy can be a space for spiritual exploration and growth. It can help individuals reconcile conflicts between their religious beliefs and their psychological well-being and needs, fostering a deeper sense of self-awareness and personal growth, even in the context of religious beliefs. Reframing religious faith as spiritual growth can be a good move for both therapists and clients. As the saying goes, religion divides, spirituality unites. Now, let's look at how a religious-informed, sensitive therapist can fare better in helping believers navigate their issues. Therapists who are well-informed about religious and cultural beliefs and are sensitive to the role of these factors in their client's life can potentially have better therapeutic outcomes, especially for clients who identify strongly with their religious beliefs. Here are some reasons why religious-informed, sensitive therapists may be beneficial for such clients. One is alignment with the values of the clients. Religious clients who strongly identify with their beliefs often have deeply rooted values and morals that play a central role in their lives and their recovery. A religious-informed therapist can help clients explore how their beliefs align with their values and need for recovery, and how they can manage appropriately their faith as a resource for coping and personal growth, but also as something that they can let go and put to the side when psychological needs are at stake. Integration of faith. While religious-informed therapists can be valuable for clients with strong beliefs, not all clients may prefer or benefit from this approach. Some clients that have a faith foundation may want a therapist who focuses solely on evidence-based secular therapy without integrating religious elements. It ultimately depends on the client's preferences and needs. But the key is for the therapist to show you that he or she is adaptable and client-centered, tailoring their approach to align with your preferred beliefs and values while providing evidence-based ethical care and information. You are invited to ask simple questions to your therapist about their own experience of culture, spirituality, and faith, and see how they resonate with you. When religious and cultural beliefs are significant factors, effective communication and collaboration between the therapist and the client are key to optimizing the therapeutic process and finding relief and therapeutic outcomes. Find someone who can listen and work with your religious faith. I am your Shinkwin Bansko. Look after your heart.